Nistas and Nistos, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm Savings Fashionista, and over here we do mainly things fragrance. And today we are here to do part 1 of April 2025 of my favorite fragrance layering combinations. So if you're interested in hearing all about it, please stay tuned. All right, you guys, so these past 2 weeks, they were a little subtle because allergy season, and you know I have to be careful with that. I don't want to overdo it and exacerbate my sinus issues that I already have, but I still had some things that I enjoyed wearing. So starting the week of April the 6th, the first fragrance combination, I started off with my DIY oil, and this is Cherry Smoke. This is inspired by Cherry Smoke. And you guys, I will leave the video linked above, I think, of where I may have did a short telling you how I did these little oils. I ordered the little drams of oil from fragrantoil.com, and I just added it to a jojoba, almond oil, or you can mix them both. And for the most part, they are really good. Now, they're not brown sugar babes. They're not as fragrant, but I'm sure if you put enough fragrance in there, you'll get to that point. But anyways, I went in with this body oil, and I went in with the Cherry Rave by Tree Hut, and this is the whipped butter. I love the way this feels and smells, so I went in with those two moisturizers. And the fragrance that I wore, I have really been vibing with this fragrance, you guys. This is Whipped Cherry by Clean Reserve. This is such a great fragrance. This fragrance is a little bit more than what I anticipated from the Clean Reserve line. It has a little bit more to it. It smells like it may have some subtle notes of saffron, very subtle, but this is good. It says it has like pineapple, but whatever is grounding this, whether it's sandalwood or some type of cedar or a little saffron, it is really good, you guys. So I went in with this, and I also sprayed a layer of the Electric Cherry by Tom Ford. Now, if you are a cherry person, and a lot of my cherry fragrances, they really are a bit strong for warmer weather. This is a really great warm weather cherry, Electric Cherry. It didn't get a lot of praise when it was first released. If I had to pick one over the other, I would definitely pick Cherry Smoke, but this does have a place in my collection and I enjoy it. So that was the fragrance combination for that day. All right, the next combination was, I went to an event with my toots, and we had a really good time, and I wanted just a pretty girl type of fragrance. A pretty girl type of fragrance. I knew that I was going to be in close proximity to others, so I did not want to have something as strong as maybe like Delina Exclusive or Hibiscus Mahajad. I didn't want anything that strong, pretty girl fragrance. So what I decided to do is I went in with the vanilla Cashmere Whipped Body Butter by EOS. This feels so good. If you enjoy the Fenty body butters, you'll like this. I really like this cream that it settles down into like an oil. So I went in also with the Love Rose Vanilla from Bath and Body Works. Really enjoy that. And my fragrance that I wore on that particular day was Eladaria by Creed. Now you guys, this is a beautiful rose fragrance. It has rose, it has peony in it, and it's a pretty fragrance. It does remind me, such as Delina Exclusive, Paul Patiala by Timene. It even reminds me a little bit of the latest one from K.I. Lee, Rose Royale, but Rose Royale, it's a little bit more deeper to me than this one. But this was perfect for that day. This is not a very high projecting or high sillage fragrance. This is for quiet girl energy. If you are a person that don't like a lot of compliments or a lot of attention, but you still want to smell lovely and beautiful, this is a perfect fragrance for that. So that was my fragrance combination for that day. Now moving on into the next week, which started the week of April the 13th. I started off with my Gingham body butter. I'm still a Gingham fan, you guys. I've never purchased the fragrance as far as the perfume. I said that I was going to buy it if I could get it at a really good price, because I do like it just in fine fragrance mist with the body butter. Smells so nice. So I went in with this, and also in my hand I put the Violet Sandalwood. This is like inspired by Mojave Ghost, so it's giving you that ambroxan airy type of fragrance. So I combined these two together. If I be completely honest, I could have gotten away with just these two, because they did smell really fragrant and really nice. But to seal it all and pull it together, I went in with 724 by Mason Francis Kurkdjian. This is a clean girl, musky, clean guy type of fragrance. This is a balanced unisex fragrance. It just screams luxury clean to me, and it's nice. I remember purchasing this when it was first released. I blindly bought it. I wish that I had gotten it in the 70 ml size, but after I'm done with this, I do think that I will replace it, because you guys know that I am for the clean girl aesthetics. So that was the fragrance combination for that day. All right, now moving on into the next combination. Very basic, but it smells so good, and it is time for a full-size bottle. I do want to shout out my essays again. If you're in here, girl, hey, she is so lovely. She always gives me what I need. She gives me enough of anything that she can, so that I will be for certain whether or not I want this fragrance. So girl, I do think it's time for me to get in and get the Creed Carmina. So I went in with Creed Carmina, sample size, last sample size. And my body care that I did use the Sweetheart Cherry just to add some cherry to it. And of course I needed a moisturizer. Really did not have to use the fine fragrance mist, but I did. And my fragrance that I wore was Creed Carmina. Really enjoyed that. You know that it has like this cherry undertone. I've heard people say that it's more for fall, winter. To me, I do think that Carmina is one of those year-round fragrances that you can pull off in any season, and it's absolutely beautiful. And it's time for a full-size bottle. All right, and the last fragrance combination that I would like to share with you, I went in again with the Cashmere, Vanilla Cashmere EOS Body Butter Oil. And I drenched my body with this Pink Obsess. Pink Obsess is an inspired fragrance of Valentino from Donna Born in Roma. It has blushing jasmine, cashmere praline, and vanilla bourbon. This is nice. This is one of my favorites from that particular line, as you can see. And I don't even have a backup of this. This is really nice. And the fragrances that I went in with are two fragrances from my fragrance tray. This is Valentino Green Stravaganza, and I sealed it up with the Valentino Coral Fantasy. So that was the fragrance combination for that day, and I could smell Valentino all day long. You guys, this is something worth having to pair with your Valentino fragrance if you have an issue with it lasting on your skin. And to be honest with you, my clothes, I can smell this in my clothes upward 6 hours. So Bath and Body Works, they did their thing with that, and it's just an added luxury to add to your fragrances or just to carry with you to refresh so that you don't have to carry your full size fragrance. So those were the fragrance combinations that I wanted to share with you from the first part of April. Like I said, it's not very rich, but it's okay. I have to be very careful, especially during this time with the pollen and all of that. And what I've been doing, I have enjoyed it. So I want to thank you guys so very much. If you would leave one of your favorite latest fragrance combinations that you have enjoyed going into this spring season. I'll see you guys in the next video, and do not forget, you, yes you are great.